Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, that was crazy. What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to a epic episode of Abenz Fishing. If you've never tuned into a video, you've never hung around till the end, today is the day to do so. I started off with the idea of getting some giant live bait and testing out a new rod blank that I'm working on to release with dark matter. And it ended up being an all-out same day of giant fish, and one of, if not the absolute craziest thing that's ever happened to me while fishing happened to me, and you guys are gonna have to stick around to the end to see that. But I also caught my biggest of the year for, I just let's watch the video, subscribe. If this video doesn't make you subscribe, there's nothing else I got. Let's do this. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of Abenz Fishing. Today, we're kicking it old school with some nice mullet, some big silvers. We got some giants, some mediums. And today's video is dedicated to using anything that works, but I haven't done a mullet video in quite some time. And I'm really tired because I've been slaying with the Abenz spook. If you missed, I don't know what order I'm gonna release these videos in, because I'm not just gonna drop all my spook content right away. Full disclosure, I don't lie to you guys. Why? Because you'll get sick of it. It's like, how many giant fish can you catch on spooks? I personally could watch it all day for hours, but I feel you. So I don't know. I definitely by now have shown some massive fish on that thing, but I've been plugging my life away. I spent a whole week just using that thing, and it was epic. I mean, the results were literally insane. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is actually about big live mullet. So we have a weird, not weird situation, but an interesting situation where the tide is actually ripping out. Like if you look at the slope on the tide charts today, it came in very gradual progression up, ascending on the bar graph, and then it sloped down for the outgoing. So it's ripping out, but the wind is at my back. I don't know how much of it you can hear, but it's about to get knocked off this boat, and it's going directly against the tide, So what's happening is the bow of my boat is facing the wind because it's stronger than the tide on the boat, but the baits aren't able to fight the current, because once you get down low, the wind doesn't really affect much, so they're being swept out. So I'm having to retrieve my slack consistently because these baits are sweeping right by the boat. Ideally, I prefer when wind and current are in line, because it just makes fishing easier no matter what kind of fishing you're doing. Swim baits, spooks, top waters, jerk baits, it just makes it easier if the wind and the current are going in the same direction. But I find that sometimes when the wind and current are opposing, you can get into a seriously good bite. You'll have to look for some areas where there's dead zones and it's kind of whirlpooling. That's typically where the best bites tend to be during those times. But it's blowing, bro. There's no word for it other than just absolutely annoying and just absolutely blowing. I'm hoping it dies. It's supposed to die. There's no cold front, there's nothing. This is just a regular standard southeastern wind in southeast Florida. Not playing dead either. Why'd he die? That last mullet died, so I'm putting on a freaking tank. Honestly, I'm finding that lately the mullet are not as scattered, and they tend to be in areas with better salinity and stuff. And when I take them to areas where they get into that nasty water, they're not doing as well. There's certain mullet, like striped mullet, that can do really well in fresh water, but the silver mullet, from my experience, don't do as well in the nastiness. We get them upriver when, you know, conditions are good and there's no Lake Okeechobee discharges, but I've found lately that these mullet are dying quick, man. Oh my god, just got smoked. I can't even get the rod out of the rod holder, dude. I don't know what I have. I had just literally taken the camera off to what's it called, to put on a jacket because I'm soaked from catching bait, and a giant shark tried to eat it. I don't know if this is a shark or a jack. We're getting violent head shakes. I only have 50-pound test, so we'll see. If it is a jack, I hope it doesn't get sharked, because that would suck. It's super heavy though. Whatever it is. chase it down. It's going towards this green marker here. I don't think it's quite as big as I think. Here's the problem with being solo. I gotta keep tension on the rod while steering the troller. Oh my God, giant eat over there. Oh God, dude, it's right by this marker. I might have to go in the free spool. Oh, shish kebabs. How did it get so far? Is it on this side or the other side of the marker? I have no clue, guys. I don't know if this fish is on the inside or the outside of this freaking marker. Oh, he's on it. Oh my God. Okay, we're off. Okay. Okay. Dude, my drag is not loose. This might be a shark, man. Like, there's a chance that this is a freaking shark, dude. I'm in the channel now. Shit. Always happens when I'm solo. Well, this is the way to test this freaking rod, dude. That mullet was huge, and it ate it in one freaking bite. Like, it's giant freaking fish. Is that it? I'm getting line back like crazy. Dude, this thing's carrying me to the freaking docks. It's so big. Oh, this guy's gonna break me off. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. I'm trying to crank. I can only crank so much. So this rod has a really, really long butt, which I'm a huge fan of. This is a jack. This is a gigantic jack. And I'm a big fan of it because it helps with these long fights. Like, I have it situated here in my groin. That guy almost broke me off, man. Couldn't wait a little. Wrist it. Guys, I'm getting pulled into this dock. This is a freaking giant. I see it. Whew. Your boy's dead. I see her. She's not taking me to that dock, dude. It's a jack. It's a giant jack. She's in the rips. But you know what? She actually went against the current. That might have been her fatal error, to go against the current. Although she's pulling me into these freaking docks. I want to anchor. Live mullet game, man. Brings out the bigs. This is painful. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Here we go. We're gonna get our first real freaking look at this behemoth. That first run was so crazy. Trying to use my back and legs and not as much my bicep. Guys, I can't emphasize how tight my drag is. Don't get going with the current, girl. Do not get going with the current. Come on, baby. Come to daddy. Come here, girl. I see my leader. I see the leader. Don't go into the boat, girl. God, this fish is strong, man. Super strong. The rod, look at this rod. Oh, I just realized my live well shut off. Oh gosh. Oh, my groin. This fish is so freaking strong, dude. Dude. Huge wake's coming. I cannot get this fish up. Jeez. We're 9 minutes in with 60-pound braid and 80-pound test. Yeah. Ugh. How big is this fish? I've caught a lot of jacks. I've never had them do this to me. It's big, but I don't think it's huge. People hate when you're in the channel, which I get. Well, I didn't choose to be here. So whenever I see an angler on like tarpon, jack, shark in the channel mid-fight, I respect the hell out of their space, because it's not like they wanted to be there. Second wind. Oh. Ah. Oh my God, that thing is so big. Oh my God, that thing is so big. It's a 40-pound plus. That thing is like 45 pounds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta wait a second to weigh it. That thing is so big. Oh my God, right angler hook. Right in the corner of the mouth. I put on a huge 9-0 hook. 43 pounds. 43 pounds. 4-3 on the boga. Look at the size of that thing. No wonder it fought so hard. This is the biggest jack of the year for me. Oh my God. 43. Look at that thing. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God. We're gonna get the boga out. We're gonna get a hand on it. And we're gonna release. Ready, set. That rod just took down a 43-pound jack revolve. That hook has no bend. 43-pound jack revolve. The scale, I'm dead. That fight was 14 minutes with an 8,000 size Saragossa with 60-pound braid, 60-pound fluorocarbon leader, or 80, I don't even remember. A 9-0 hook, a 1.5-pound mullet, and that fight was 13 minutes. Dude, tight drag, and that fish was bouncing on the scale. My boga's really corroded, so there, I've had that boga for 3 years. I've never rinsed it off. It was bouncing between 42 and 45 because it kept swinging its tail. You probably couldn't see here, it was swinging its tail. So I was trying to shake the boga to get any like sand or corrosion that might obstruct it, because I wanted an accurate weight, and it was like we'll call it 43. I want to give myself that 45 because I saw it for a second, but he was kicking, but that thing was giant. We've caught jack that big on this channel. If you haven't seen those videos, go searching for them, because we've scaled a 47-pounder on this channel. But holy shish kebabs, 43 pounds is my biggest jack in, man, over a year. I've caught many 40 to 42 pounds. It's very hard to beat 42 pounds. That 42-pound plus mark on a jack, with like when you're actually weighing it, not just calling weights, realistically, like it's the same thing with snook at 44 inches. Like it's hard to beat 44 inches. I've caught a dozen 43 to 44 inch snook, and I've taped one 45-inch snook. So that's just where they tend to top out. Heart rate is at, let's just see what the thing probably thinks I'm dying. 150 beats per minute from cranking, and your boy's in shape. I work out 5 days a week. Woo! This mullet's getting chased. I just saw what I thought was head wakes. I didn't call it out because last time they didn't eat. I don't even know if that's in the video, but I was all freaking out about head wakes. And it was jack. I just didn't get them to eat, because we marked them as they passed. It's like 5. I've been on a weird pattern where on this flat, they'll come up and I'll just see them. Even when it's this rough, I'll just see the head wake. And when I see the head wake, they freaking eat, man. I have a mondo mullet. Like, if it's a 25-pound jack, it could eat it, but it's gonna have to do a lot. Oh, he's freaking. Tide lines are getting more and more defined as the wind dies, so I can really see, you know, what I'm trying to do. What do you guys think? Should we spook it a little? You get sick of the spook stuff? Let's see. There's some freaking giants here, dude. They didn't want the stick bait. There are some gigantas. We'll start with the deep water. Using my wife's infamous setup. Oh my God, dude. That's the trick. The spook. That's a giant, dude. That's a freaking giant. That eat was ridiculous. I gotta reel in Mr. Mullet. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Reeling in Mr. Mullet. Don't go to that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, Mr. Mullet's in. And this guy's past that freaking marker again. God, it's a giant. I'm trying to crank it this way before he's already past that freaking marker. I don't want to have to chase it. Is he past that marker? Or did he go back on the inside? I'm so tight. My drag is so tight. I marked those on side scan. Okay, he's not on the outside of that marker. Dude, topwater, kind of killing the live bait as far as drawing them up. Beat the stick bait too. Hey, I shouldn't be mad. My spook. Woo. Gosh, I think it's time to get off the platform. Believe it or not, the platform helps you fight. That eat was something to live for. That eat was so ridiculous, dude. It was something else. It was something else. On the twin power with the E6X inshore. Shout out to my wife Bruna. This is her favorite setup in the world. This is her baby. This is a big one, guys. That eat was so ridiculous. The marks on the screen at the time were two giant jacks. Giant jacks. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I could have went snook fishing today. I really could have. But if I know this is going on, because I've been on this pattern, why would I not go? There's nothing that's gonna do this to me. Oh. Back up, cranker. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, this drag is so tight. She's coming in hot. She's huge. She's huge, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a freaking 40-pounder. Oh my gosh. Dude. That's a freaking giant. What the heck? What is happening today? Where's my boga? Where is the boga? There it is. All right, this is a giant. Let's crank it. Dude, that's a huge fish. That's a huge fish. That's a huge jack for a vol. Short leader. Short leader. That's why I need gloves. Okay, we got the leader. She's shaking, she's shaking. She's gonna shake the hooks. Come on, don't shake the hooks, girl. Easy. All right, we got her. She's in the water. Bail open. Here we go. Let's get her. That's a freaking 38 pounder. 38 pounder on the spook. Oh my gosh. Dude. 38 pounder on the freaking spook. Are you kidding me? On the Abenz spook. What? Dude. What is happening tonight? What is happening? £38 on the spook. Went to take out that spook with my hand. Got. Not bad, just a superficial wound. Wow. Multiple jacks, clear as day. I'm wasting time showing you guys, but I just want you guys to see what I see. Come on, spook, come out of the hook holder. They're right on the tide line. I like to be up on the platform when I spook if I can be, because then I can see if they're following it way sooner. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, that was crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, that was crazy. Oh my god, dude, that was insane. Oh my god, dude. That was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Dude, that thing spit it. It flew up in the air and he was looking at it. When it was in the air, he saw where it went. He ate it again, dude. Oh my god. Dude. We're gonna freaking, this thing is so big too. Oh, I think it's like mega confused as to what in the world just freaking happened to it. And now it's just getting tail walked back. Oh my gosh. He's big, but not as big as the others. Like a 30 pounder. Oh my god, that was so insanely nuts. I pray I got that on video. I normally don't care much, but that was the craziest thing ever happened. And it's not a small fish, it's a 30-pound plus class fish. Oh my god. Oh. Is a 30-pound crevalle. This 30-pounder is responsible for the craziest thing I've ever seen. That proved to me that they see that plug in the air. He ate it the second that it landed. 30-pound, beautiful crevalle, good release. Let's go. I brought that thing in quick. That was crazy. Dude.